Right, shalom, shalom, shalom. Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahab, Yahweh, which is the one true name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one true name is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Arazakah from the Servants of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much I did a lesson that said smoking weed is unlawful. So I get a comment from this Jake, and pretty much he's saying that I'm wrong for teaching that smoking weed is unlawful. But you got to understand, Elder Apostle Tahar, he did say that there's no law for smoking weed. All right, there's no law for doing it, but you're still not supposed to do it. So he said that that I'm pushing. Be basically saying I'm pushing false doctrine. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go into the basic breakdowns. We'll go back to the basics, because one thing you gotta understand, my man. I've been to camps in GMS. Brothers, all the brothers know me in GMS. I've been to the camp. I've been in this truth for 7 years. I'm not no amateur in this truth. I'm not no novice in this truth. So you're basically saying I'm pushing false doctrine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the GMS website. And the website that I'm going to show you is from the brothers of GMS Chicago. So this is why, again, this is a quick rebuke lesson, because I don't teach false doctrine, man. You're saying that I'm wrong for teaching that smoking is unlawful. But that's the doctrine that Great Millstone teach. All right. So Elder Apostle Tahar, he said there's no law on that. And like, again, there's no law on smoking weed, but smoking weed is against the scriptures. There's no law on that. I told you in the text that there's no law on that. All right. So this individual, clearly you must be smoking weed then. Obviously, if that is affecting you, you're probably smoking weed. So he sent me the video. I checked the video out. Elder Apostle Tahar, he did say there's no law on that. All right, but you're saying I'm wrong for teaching that it's unlawful. So let me go to the doctrine. We're going to go to the doctrine of Great Millstone, and I'm going to show you the doctrine in there, so you won't think it's me coming up with my own interpretation. So now, I have a lot of breakdowns in my notes, so I'm going to go to my notes. So Khan, now this website, it was created by the elders and brothers of Chicago. So you're saying I'm wrong for teaching that smoking weed is unlawful. But wait a minute, that's the doctrine of Great Millstone. All right, Elder Apostle Tahar said that there's no law on that, which I'm not pushing that there's a law on that. I never said there's no law. I said it's unlawful. All right, so you're not supposed to smoke weed. It's the doctrine of Great Millstone. So if you go on this website, my man, this website was created by the brothers of GMS Chicago. So I can tell you're a novice, and you need to do more learning, my man. I've been in this thing 7 years. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right here, right? And all the breakdowns. Now, if you see to the right, these are all breakdowns of the basics of the scriptures of Great Millstone. So we're going to see if what I'm teaching is false, is wrong. You're wrong. And if you continually try to discriminate me of saying I'm teaching false doctrine, you just bear false witness. So you need to repent, my man. So I'm going to show you right now. Now, this all right here that I'm showing you is all the breakdowns of GMS. All the big breakdowns, bro. So now, let me show you one of the breakdowns that Great Millstone teach. Because you're saying that I'm wrong for teaching that. But that's the doctrine. So let me show you that. There's so many breakdowns on this list. All right, so let me get the breakdown. Bear with me, man. Here it is. See? Now, this is the breakdown. This is a breakdown. So any novice out there, go to GMS, www.thetruehebrewisraelites.com. This website is by the brothers of GMS Chicago. Now this breakdown, I learned this breakdown. All the breakdowns you've seen, right? Now it says, is smoking marijuana or cigarettes lawful? No. All right? Which you said, right? You, like Elder Pastor said. So there's no law on that saying that that smoking weed, there's no law on that. But Elder Pastor Hart said he would not smoke. He said he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it, right? Now, these are the breakdowns, all right? So, look. Now, you read. I'm just going to read the main thing. It says, please look at these times, the scriptures, and know the whole matter. It says, the history of smoking and smoking marijuana is a heathen custom. So, it's unlawful. You're not supposed to smoke. This is a breakdown. So, after this, no more commenting on my page about nonsense. No more commenting on my page about nonsense, man. All right? It's a heathen custom. So, it's unlawful. It's a heathen custom. You're not supposed to be smoking marijuana. All right? Let's read it. Let's read Leviticus 18:30. It says, therefore shall ye keep mine ordinance, that ye commit not any one of these abominable customs, right, which was committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I'm not coming up with my own doctrine. I'm not coming up with my own doctrine. This right here, the lesson that I did in the video, this is the breakdown to the lesson I just did. So you're bearing false witness. All right? It says the history of smoking and smoking marijuana is a heathen custom. It says following the ways of the heathen is not right and must be avoided because it defiles our temple. Didn't I say that? So I'm not pushing false doctrine. I don't know if you're trying to say I'm pushing false doctrine, but I'm not pushing false doctrine. Elder Apostle Hart did say that there's no law on that. He did say that. There's no law on that. And I agree. There's no law on that, but you're still not supposed to smoke. That's the thing. It's wicked. It's against the scriptures. Smoking is unlawful. So you're still not supposed to smoke. It's a heathen custom. Anything that's a heathen custom, isn't that considered unlawful? That's my question to you. Anything that's a heathen custom and the Israelite is doing that, isn't that unlawful? If a man is committing adultery, isn't that unlawful? So you gotta understand. You novices, y'all gotta understand the scriptures. Y'all gotta understand that. All right, let's read it. This is all the breakdown, man. It says the history of smoking and smoking marijuana is a heathen custom. Following the ways of the heathen is not right and must be avoided because it defiles our temple. It says Google history of marijuana. So this is why I'm telling you. This is why I did a lesson and I said marijuana is unlawful. It's a heathen custom. All right. There's no Israelite. Moses wasn't fucking smoking weed in the Old Testament. No Israelites were smoking weed. They were not smoking. All right. You got to understand that's a heathen custom. It's a heathen custom. That's the point. It's a heathen custom. So, you novices are going to come with being so simple, then don't be on my page. Unsubscribe me, man. Unsubscribe me. Because I'm not teaching false doctrine. This is the doctrine that I've learned. This website is GMS Chicago, brother. This is GMS Chicago. So you got a problem with that? Talk to them brothers. Talk to them brothers, man. Because this is the doctrine that Apostle Hart teach. Isn't GMS Chicago teach the same exact doctrine as Great Millstone? I'm giving you the breakdown. This is the breakdown right here. Right? This is Jeremiah 10:2. It says, thus saith the Lord. It says, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So you're not supposed to be smoking marijuana. You're not supposed to smoke that shit. You're not supposed to smoke it. There's no law on that, but you're still not supposed to smoke it. That's the point. It says we should not learn any of the ways of the heathen. Smoking weed is a heathen custom, so that's unlawful. It's unlawful. It's unlawful. All right? Whether you want to hear it or not, it's unlawful. It's unlawful. Yes, it's unlawful. You're not supposed to smoke. It's unlawful. It says we should not learn any of the ways of the heathen, period. Smoking is glorified by the rappers and the heathen. The 2/3 and the heathen promoting it into idolatry. So that's why you're not supposed to be smoking. It's unlawful. Regardless if you don't like it or not, it's unlawful. You're not supposed to smoke. You're saying I'm pushing false. That's what I'm interpreting. You're interpreting that I'm pushing false doctrine, and I'm teaching that I'm pushing a doctrine that you're not supposed to smoke weed and that it's unlawful. That is not unlawful, and it is unlawful. It's a heathen custom. Having dreadlocks is unlawful. That's a heathen custom. Anything that's not of our customs is unlawful. It's wicked. It's wicked, man. Getting lineups, you're not supposed to be doing that, right? That's considered unlawful. So anything that's not of our custom is considered unlawful. It's wicked. You're not supposed to be smoking. You're not supposed to be smoking, man, right? It says promoting it into idolatry, worshiping it, and making songs about it, killing for it, making money of it, and putting it before the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Hashai. This breakdown that I did in the video that you got a problem with is from this breakdown right here. This is GMS Chicago website through the Spirit, right? The Lord gave them the awesome ability to create this website, and if you can see on the menu, all of that is all the breakdowns of GMS. So everything I teach, I go to these breakdowns and I study and I take notes. I'm not no fucking novice, man. And I'm not being prideful. I'm not doing any of that. But it seems like what I'm getting in the spirit is that you're saying that you're basically trying to put me as I'm teaching. I'm coming up with my own doctrine. I'm writing them. These are breakdowns, man. These are all breakdowns, right? It says Leviticus 18:28. It says, defile not yourselves therein, right? It says, any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. When you smoke, it puts layers upon layers of ash, tar, smoke upon your lungs, and clogs up your arteries, which leads to cancer and other elements. Basically killing your body slowly, which is defiling your temple. And then I said that in my lesson. It is unlawful. That's common sense. It's unlawful. You're not supposed to be smoking. It's unlawful. It's unlawful. So let me read up to the top. Is smoking marijuana and cigarettes are lawful? No. So it's considered unlawful. That's the point. It's considered unlawful. So I'm not pushing a doctrine of just coming up with my own interpretation. It's unlawful. Smoking cigarettes and weed and all that is considered unlawful. If it's not lawful, then what is it? Unlawful. If something is lawful, that means what? You're to follow that custom, right? But if it's not lawful, meaning that if it's not something that is a commandment, you're not supposed to do that, right? That's considered unlawful. If you got dreadlocks, that's considered unlawful. If you got long fucking hair, the elders say your hair is not supposed to be long, and you got long ass fucking dreads, isn't that considered unlawful? Because that's not Israelite custom. That's a heathen custom. If you having sex with your woman on the Sabbath day, isn't that considered unlawful? That's unlawful. You're not supposed to have sex with your woman on the Sabbath. I'm just giving examples to hopefully to click that brain of yours, man. All right. And I'm not being prideful on that. Hey, if I'm going off in this lesson, elders and brothers, correct me, rebuke me. I don't have a problem with the rebuke. I don't have a problem with that. But to me, it seems like you're trying to push that I'm teaching false doctrine, and all I'm doing is learning the breakdowns that I learned. This is a breakdown, man. This is a breakdown. This isn't my own interpretation. This is really a breakdown, man. All right. Ezekiel 20:7. It says, then said I unto them, cast ye away every man of the abominations of his eyes, and defile not yourselves therein, idols of Egypt, which is this place called America. I am the Lord your power. When you defile your temple, which things sacrifice to idols, which blunt smoking, right? Blunt smoking, black and mild, cigarettes, weed, right? Kush, right? Smoking joints, smoking in pipes, bongs, and any many strains of marijuana which have been genetically tempered with anyway, it is not our custom. So if it's not our custom, isn't that considered unlawful? So let's get the meaning of unlawful. I'm not a problem with that. That's my point. You got a problem what I'm teaching. You probably smoking weed, man. You probably doing marijuana behind closed doors, because it seemed like that my title is fucking with your spirit. That shouldn't be the importance. The importance is getting the truth, getting the information. You using my title as a way to try to justify that you can smoke weed. You must be doing that, bro. If you're doing that, then that's your business. That's not my business. That's not my business, man. This is it's taught all right here, right? It says anyway, and it is not our custom. It falls into idol worship. So if you smoking marijuana, that's idolatry. That's unlawful. If you smoking marijuana, that's unlawful. What are you talking about? That's unlawful, man. This is GMS break. This is GMS's doctrine that I'm reading, right? This website right here that I have. This is GMS Chicago. This website that was created was by the brothers of GMS Chicago. They created this website, and it gives you all the fucking breakdowns here. Look at all these breakdowns right here. I study all these motherfucking breakdowns right here, bro. So I don't come up with my own doctrine. When I teach the truth, I don't come up with my own doctrines. All right? I don't do that. See? I don't do that. So, hey, man, I'm not going to make this title long. But at the end of the day, like I said, It is what it is at the end of the day. Regardless, I don't know what you're trying to get from. I'm not trying to come at you any old way or anything. But like I said, I never said that there's a law on smoking weed, but it's still considered unlawful because it's not our custom. That breakdown that I showed you is a breakdown of GMS. You can go to that website and you can look that up. It has many breakdowns up there. You better seen all those fucking breakdowns. So I don't come up with my own doctrine. I literally go on that website. I literally take notes. I literally study. I literally tune into the live streams. I go out on the highways and byways. I do teach. I have my own camp, and I do teach. And we do sit downs. We do have classes with each other, and we do study. So I'm not no amateur. I've been in this thing for 7 years, and I'm not prideful. If I'm going off, elders, brothers, Baba Kashab rebuke me. I don't care. I'm not being prideful, but when you come on my channel talking about I'm wrong for what I'm teaching, how am I wrong for what I'm teaching if I'm teaching the doctrine of Great Millstone? I'm not wrong on that. This is what you said. This came out of your mouth. I never twisted what the elders are saying. I just quoted it for verbatim. You are wrong to say that it's unlawful. So go to that website or text GMS Chicago and tell them they're wrong for doing that. That's what you need to do. You need to go on that website or go to GMS Chicago's website and tell them that they're wrong for teaching that. Because that is the doctrine that's set up. That's the doctrine. I never said that there's a law in that. I never said that. I said it's unlawful. It's not an Israelite custom. Anything that's not an Israelite custom is considered unlawful. So you don't know what you're talking about, man. It says, and he says, you are wrong to say it's unlawful if you admit to what Apostle Tahar said about it being lawful. He said there's no law on that, but he said that he wouldn't do it. Didn't he just say in his video he said he wouldn't do it? He said I wouldn't do it, and he said bake your shit. He didn't say smoke it. I'm talking about smoking. I never said that you can't use marijuana. Now, if you using marijuana for boiling a tea or eating an edible, by all means do that. I don't do any of that shit. I'm a Native American. I don't fuck with that shit. El Apostle Tahar even said he wouldn't do it. There's no law on it, but it's considered unlawful. Anything is wicked is considered unlawful, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong on that, elders and brothers, correct me. I'll change my title. But smoking is wicked. Smoking marijuana is wicked. Smoking marijuana is wicked, and it's regardless of how you feel how my title is, it's against the scriptures. Point blank period. It's against the scriptures. It's against the scriptures. And if you're smoking marijuana, you better repent because it's against the scriptures. That's my main point. It's against the scriptures. If it's not unlawful, it's against the scriptures, period. You're still not supposed to be smoking. You're still not supposed to be smoking anything. You're not supposed to be putting anything to your lips. That's the main point. Nothing smoking. No cigarettes, no marijuana, no bongs, no black and miles. You're not supposed to put any of that to your lips. It's considered wicked. It's still considered wicked. It's still considered idolatry. It's still considered, those things are still considered wicked at the end of the day. So, hey, I'm not going to go back and forth with you, my man. The next thing is you're going to get blocked because you're throwing false accusations at me saying that I'm coming up with my own doctrine. That's what it seems like you're trying to say, and I'm not doing that. So at the end of the day, that falls on you, my man. That don't fall on me. If you got a problem with what I'm teaching, then by all means, block me. Don't subscribe to my channel. But I'm sure in that lesson, if I was going off, I'd have got rebuked by Elder Menat Zagba. I'd have got rebuked by many different elders. So I don't know about you novices, man. Y'all getting too deep out here. Focus on learning, not focus on the title. Focus on learning. Shalom.